Thoroughbred Breeders Australia has been running its successful fast-track staff training program since 2018, with many of the graduates now firmly ensconced in full-time work at some of our leading studs around Australia. And it's a great way to get into the breeding industry, even if you haven't come from a racing background. Cecilia, a lot's happened with the Fast Track program that Thoroughbred Breeders Australia runs since we last discussed it. Tell me how you've seen the progression over the years that it's been in operation.
Yeah, you're right, Caroline. So we started Fast Track back in 2018, and this May we've just had our 5th intake come through the program, and it certainly has really grown and developed over the years. We've gone from having 1 interstate trainee each year to this year having our biggest intake of interstate trainees with 7. So we've got students now placed in Victoria, we've got students in South Australia. It's amazing to see it grow and the reach that we've now got, and to be able to help farms all around the country. Being a national program, that's really important to us. Fast Track is open to everyone right around the country, and it's really important that we've got students placed in as many states as possible.
So they first get together at the start at TAFE in Scone for 4 weeks for an intensive learning block. In that space, it's the first time some students have seen a horse for the first time, so it's definitely a learning experience for the whole group. And throughout that 4 weeks, they're piled on with assessments, they're in class, they get out to the stables a bit, and TBA also do a great job trying to develop their life skills as well. So we put them through some training on quad bikes, health and safety. We also do a big space on mental health and looking after well-being while they're on farm as well. So we also try and get other learning aspects alongside the farm and of course their horse experience. After that 4 weeks, they're then headed off to their farm all over Australia. So their placement, they know about that before the 4 weeks, but they don't actually go to farm before then. They then spend the first couple of months getting familiarised before the breeding season, and then they're back at TAFE late November, early December for another 2 weeks of intensive learning for yearling preparation and modules there. And then they're back to the farms and back to TAFE in May for their graduation, hopefully.
Fast Track was great. We got to learn and experience every side of the breeding industry, which I knew absolutely nothing about at the time. So getting to do yearling prep and then also work with mares and foals has been amazing, and love working with them. We've been lucky enough to be involved with Fast Track. We've had trainees from Fast Track for the last 4 years. All of them are still part of our team here now. Sarah was the first of those 4. She's now supervising our foaling area. So it's great that I guess we've been part of her career. Yeah, love working with the neonates. It's great to see new lives coming into the world and then being able to follow them on into the sales ring is amazing. She found Fast Track and Fast Track found her, so there was an enthusiasm for her to try and be involved in the industry, to try and learn about the industry, and they're great people to get. If they've got that willingness to learn and an enthusiasm to learn the skills and also learn about how the industry operates, then they'll be great employees.
Some people have watched races and been these incredible athletes. I want to be involved there. Some come from pedigree side and I want to be a breeder. They may not know that, but they love the science behind the matings and everything there. And some just want a different career change. So as you know, Jimmy's had a previous career change, and we've had an electrician in the past, a plumber. So sometimes you just need a different direction in your life, and it's a new industry and there's so many opportunities that come with it.
Working on a thoroughbred farm it's hard work. It's there's nights, there's weekends. It's not easy, but it's a fabulously rewarding career. Our industry can offer things that other industries can't offer in terms of excitement, in terms of opportunities to work overseas, in terms of being able to work outside, working with beautiful animals. So it's great to have those initiatives like Fast Track to try and promote the industry, to try and find the people, to try and give them a path and then obviously we play our part in, you know, when they're on the program, and then they go out and can forge their own careers in the industry.
So I think coming into the course, students that do really well, they have a great work ethic and a great attitude. And you know, I think they are your two biggest assets in life. So if you come in with that open mind, you're happy to get in, roll up your sleeves and do the job, ask questions, engage with the farm, you know, they'll give you so much time and they will really, you know, they will invest in you and your future. So I think that's the advice I always give to new people starting in the industry is, you know, if you, work ethic and attitude and you come in with those two things, really you've got so much opportunity in front of you.
Well, my email box is always open, so if you have any questions about Fast Track, please don't hesitate to contact me, and my contact information is on the Thoroughbred Breeders Australia website. We also have our social media website. We've got lots of information on our TBA website under Fast Track. And social media, we do try and follow our trainees at the moment as much as they can on farm, and share that information with our audiences as well. So any questions, we love to hear from you. No question is a silly question. I cannot say it enough that Fast Track is such an incredible opportunity, and take it with both hands is all I can say.